Good evening. This is All India Radio. I'm Anuja Kumar and with me is Renuka RS with the evening news. The headlines. Religious places, shopping malls, restaurants and hotels to be opened from tomorrow as part of Unlock 1. Delhi borders to open from tomorrow. 5 terrorists killed in an encounter in Shopian district of Jammu and Kashmir. Home Minister Amit Shah addresses BJP's first virtual rally in Bihar, says people should come together in the fight against coronavirus. And COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 48.37%. 1,19,293 people recovered so far. Religious places, shopping malls, restaurants and hotels and offices which remained shut due to COVID-19 lockdown are set to open from tomorrow as a part of Unlock 1. However, such establishments will be allowed to open in only non-containment zones. They will have to follow all the guidelines issued by the central government in this regard so that social distancing could be ensured. As per the guidelines related to religious places, only asymptomatic persons will be allowed and no physical offerings like prasad and distribution or sprinkling of holy water is permitted. More from our correspondent.
As per the guidelines, in shopping malls, only asymptomatic staff and customers will be allowed and children play areas, cinema halls and gaming arcades in malls will remain closed. To ensure social distancing norms, adequate manpower must be deployed by the mall management. In the malls, only 50% of sitting capacity is allowed in food court area. The guidelines issued for restaurants said that entrance will have mandatory hand hygiene and thermal screening provisions. Takeaways to be encouraged instead of dine-in and not more than 50% of the sitting capacity should be permitted in the restaurants. For hotels, details of the guests like travel history, medical conditions along with ID and self-declaration form must be provided at the reception. Rooms and other service will be sanitized each time a guest leaves. Kitchen area must be sanitized at regular intervals. Anand Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
Delhi state borders will be opened from tomorrow. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal today said that only residents of the national capital will be treated in the state's hospitals till the time COVID pandemic lasts. He also informed that the malls, restaurants and places of worship will open in the city from tomorrow. While briefing the media, Mr. Kejriwal said the state government received over 7 lakh suggestions from the residents regarding the issue of treatment of patients in Delhi hospitals. Mr. Kejriwal informed that the state cabinet has taken the decision after considering the suggestions both from the residents and the expert panel which was constituted by the government. He said the expert panel under the chairmanship of Dr. Mahesh Verma, Vice-Chancellor of Indraprastha University, has stated in its report that Delhi would need around 15,000 additional hospital beds by the end of this month to take care of the COVID patients. The panel also recommended that the health infrastructure in the city should be reserved for treating residents of the capital, adding that if the government opens up hospitals for non-residents, all beds will be occupied within a very short span of time. Mr. Kejriwal, citing higher risk for senior citizens and those with comorbidities, has urged them to stay at home and take special precaution in light of the prevailing situation.
Liquor in Delhi will be cheaper from Wednesday as the state government has decided to withdraw the 70% special corona fee on its sale. Delhi government has, however, increased the value-added tax, VAT, on all categories of liquor from 20% to 25%. The special corona fee was imposed last month over the maximum retail price of liquor in the state. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, 5 terrorists were eliminated in an encounter that broke between terrorists and the security forces in Ribang village of Zainapura Belt in South Kashmir Shopian district this morning. Public Relations Officer Defence, Srinagar, Colonel Rajesh Kalia said that 5 terrorists were killed in an exchange of fire at Ribang village. The defence spokesperson said that a joint team of Shopian Police, Army's 1st RR and CRPF launched a cordon and search operation, CASO, in the village based on a specific input about the presence of terrorists in the area. He said that as the joint team of security forces approached towards the suspected spot, the hiding terrorists fired upon them. Speaking exclusively to AIR News, Director General of Police Dilbag Singh gave more information about the operation.
Early this morning, an operation was launched in village Ribbon in Shopian district, in which 5 terrorists have been eliminated. All 5 of them belong to Hizbul Mujahideen. From the site of encounter, 5 weapons have also been recovered. And encounter lasted for about 10 hours. It was a very neat and clean kind of operation. There's no collateral damage from the.
During the last 24 hours, a total of 5,220 COVID-19 patients have been cured in the country. So far, a total of 1,19,293 patients have been cured, taking the recovery rate to 48.37%. There are 1,20,406 active COVID cases across the country, and all are under active medical supervision. Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, has further ramped up the testing capacity for detecting the novel coronavirus. A total of 759 testing facilities exist in the country as on date, with 531 government and 228 private labs.
In Uttar Pradesh, after reporting 433 new cases of novel coronavirus during the last 24 hours, the total number has reached 10,536. Principal Secretary Health Amit Mohan Prasad told media at Lucknow today that there are 4,076 active patients of corona in the state, while 6,185 have recovered so far. He informed that 275 people have lost their lives so far. He said that people should take all precautions like social distancing, hand sanitizing, face mask and other preventions to keep themselves safe and break the transmission chain even during the phased unlocking of restrictions. Concerned by the great risks confronting doctors, nurses, ward boys and other caregivers in the COVID-19 hospitals, a 23-year-old instrumentation engineer called Pratik Tirodkar from Thane district in Maharashtra came out with the idea of developing a robot which would cut away the requirement of physical contact of nurses and ward boys with the patient. We have a report from our Mumbai correspondent.
With the noble thought of helping the frontline COVID-19 warriors and also on the lines of fulfilling the dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat, Pratik Tirodkar, an engineer from Thane district, has made a Corobot which delivers food, water and medicines to corona patients in the hospitals without necessity of physical presence of nurses and other caregivers. It can interact with them by using camera. Patients are cautioned through audio reminders to sanitize their hands before they pick up things from trays. The robot has 3 trays which can store various things. Corobot not only allows sanitization by users, but it also sanitizes itself to avoid spreading of viruses through touching of its surfaces. Impressed by its performance at one hospital, courtesy Shiv Sena Kalyan MP Shrikant Shinde, around 24 hospitals in Mumbai metropolitan region have ordered for the Corobot, which Pratik's company PNT Solutions hopes to deliver within a month. Now, Thane Guardian Minister Eknath Shinde has indicated that Corobot is likely to be deployed in over a dozen other government and private hospitals soon in the district. Sweety Jain, Air News, Mumbai.
As part of the phase-wise ease of the 2-month-old lockdown announced by the Maharashtra government, the Phase 3 begins tomorrow. In Phase 3, that is from tomorrow, all private offices in the state can operate with up to 10% strength as per the requirement, with remaining persons working from home. Also, no permission would be required from any government authorities for permitted activities, though outdoor portion of sport complexes and stadia and other open-to-sky public spaces will be permitted to open for individual exercises, spectators and group activities will not be permitted.
In Assam, places of worship, hotels and malls are open tomorrow. Official sources said that specific guidelines have already been issued in this direction. Our correspondent reports that the next round of community surveillance program is also to begin at villages from tomorrow. A report.
Maximum of 20 persons can be gathered per hour at religious places in Assam. All religious institutions shall issue disposable paper tokens to devotees to regulate their number. Hotels, restaurants and other hospitality services will also resume maintaining social distancing with 50% of total capacity at a time. However, no activities will be allowed in the containment zone areas. Meanwhile, the Education Department has decided to waive off admission fees in provincialized institutes this year up to university level. Manas Patim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
Religious places, malls and hospitality industry will open tomorrow in Karnataka with safety protocols announced by the Ministry of Home Affairs, notified by the state government. However, the metro rail services, theatres and schools will remain closed till further notification. More from our correspondent.
Wearing of masks, sanitizing hands and maintaining social distancing has been made mandatory while entering temples, mosques and churches tomorrow. Same will be the regulation at the shopping malls, hotels and restaurants. Temperature scanners will be used and sanitizers will be provided to the visitors in all these places. However, children below 10 years and elders above 65 years will be barred entry. The hospitality sector has to follow standard operating procedure laid down by the government. Jungle lodges and resorts and national park will also open tomorrow for the guests. Thorough screening will be done before allowing them into the resorts and national park. However, visitors will not be allowed to stay in the resorts for more than a day. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
Under the Operation Samudra Setu, the Indian Navy's ship INS Jalashva brought 700 stranded Indians to Tuticorin from the Maldives today. They included 500 from Tamil Nadu and 192 from different other states. Tamil Nadu reported 1,515 new COVID cases today, taking the total count to 31,667. However, the active caseload is 14,396. After recovery, 604 people were discharged today from hospitals. 18 patients succumbed to the disease, taking the total fatality to 269. More from our correspondent.
The Indian naval vessel INS Jalashva dropped its anchor in the Tuticorin port this morning to complete the fourth round of its ongoing humanitarian mission. The 700 returnees brought back to the homeland include 45 women who were stranded in the Maldives. The evacuation exercise under the Operation Samudra Setu has been closely coordinated by the Indian High Commission in Male. Last month, the INS Jalashva sailed twice and INS Magar once from Male to bring back around 1,500 people to Kochi. INS Jalashva had also brought 685 other people from Sri Lanka to Tuticorin last week. Apart from safeguarding the Indian maritime interests, her territorial waters and the exclusive economic zone, the Indian Navy is also playing a vital part in rendering humanitarian assistance whenever required. Jai Singh, AIR News, Chennai.
Touching the idols, statues and holy books in the temples and worship places should be avoided, said Mr. Abhijit Vijay Chaudhary, Waqf and Minority Affairs Secretary. In Puducherry, all temples and religious worship places are being allowed to function from tomorrow with MHA guidelines. In a special interview to AIR News, Mr. Abhijit gave information about the guidelines.
Only the religious places which are outside containment zones will be open. It is advised that persons above 65 years of age, persons having comorbidities, pregnant women, children below 10 years should stay at home. Individuals must maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet in public places. Installation and use of Arogya Setu is advised. For religious institutions, there should be a mandatory hand hygiene provisions and thermal screening provisions is mandatory. Only asymptomatic persons should be allowed in the premises. Crowd management is essential. Touching to the idols, statue, holy books should be avoided. Everybody should bring their own prayer mat for prayer. Most important, sanitation of the premises should be done properly.
Kerala continued to report a rise in COVID-19 cases as 107 more people tested positive for the disease today. 41 persons recovered from the disease. The number of active cases in the state rose to 1,095. This is the third consecutive day that the state reported over 100 new cases. Meanwhile, the state government issued an order that all government offices in Kerala, except those in the containment zones, can start functioning in full capacity from tomorrow. This is applicable to all offices in public sector and semi-government offices. However, Saturdays will continue to be a holiday in the state till further notice. Union Minister for Development of North Eastern Region Dr. Jitendra Singh today said awareness and non-anxiety is the key to fighting COVID-19. Launching COVID Beep, India's first indigenous cost-effective wireless physiological parameters monitoring system for COVID-19 patients, Dr. Singh said COVID Beep to emerge as an antidote to the original COVID.
You're listening to the evening news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Religious places, shopping malls and restaurants, hotels to be opened from tomorrow as part of Unlock 1. Delhi borders to open from tomorrow. 5 terrorists killed in an encounter in Shopian district of Jammu and Kashmir. Home Minister Amit Shah addresses BJP's first virtual rally in Bihar, says people should come together in the fight against coronavirus. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 48.37%. 1,19,293 people recovered so far. For quick news updates, round the clock follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
अपने साथ अपनों का ध्यान रखो, बड़े बुजुर्गों का तुम ध्यान रखो, महामारी से लड़ना है बहुत जरूरी, ज्यादा पास न जाना, रखो 2 गज दूरी। सुरक्षित दादा दादी नाना नानी अभियान, अपने साथ अपनों का ध्यान।
Senior BJP leader and Union Home Minister Amit Shah today exhorted party workers to join hands to fight against COVID-19 under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership. Addressing party's first virtual rally, Bihar Jan Samvad, he said that the rally is not an election or political rally, but it is a rally to bring the people of the country together in our fight against corona.
कुछ लोगों ने इसको बिहार की चुनावी सभा कहकर कहा। मैं ये सभी वक्र दृष्टा लोगों को कहना चाहता हूं, इस रैली का चुनाव से कोई स्नान सूतक का संबंध नहीं है। ये रैली कोई राजनीतिक दल के गुणगान गाने की रैली नहीं है। ये वर्चुअल रैली है, देश की करोड़ों की जनता को कोरोना के खिलाफ जंग के अंदर जोड़ने के लिए उनके हौसले बुलंद करने की रैली है। ये रैली है आत्मविश्वास से भरपूर, आत्मनिर्भर, जगमगाता भारत बनाने के नरेंद्र मोदी के आह्वान के साथ देश की जनता को जोड़ने की रैली है।
Mr. Shah said the BJP will organize 75 such virtual rallies across the country. Criticizing opposition parties, particularly the Congress and the RJD, he added that these parties are doing politics in the name of migrant labourers. He said around 1.25 crore migrants have been safely brought to their places by Modi-led government at the centre, and several measures have been taken for their welfare.
1.25 करोड़ लोगों को देश के एक कोने से देश के दूसरे कोने तक पहुंचाना, हजारों ट्रेनें चलाई गई, ट्रेन के अंदर भोजन दिया गया, स्वास्थ्य की चिंता की गई, उनको पानी दिया गया, उनको क्वारंटाइन सेंटर के अंदर स्वास्थ्य परीक्षण किया गया, इनके क्वारंटाइन सेंटर के अंदर भोजन की व्यवस्था कर दी गई और बसों के माध्यम से घर तक पहुंचाने की व्यवस्था कर दी गई।
He said that in the Legislative Assembly elections in Bihar, in the coming days, the NDA led by Nitish Kumar would form the government with 2/3 majority. The centre has taken a number of initiatives to provide relief to migrants and the needies. To help them recover, a package of 1,01,500 crore has been allotted under MG Narega. Daily wages under MG Narega scheme at national level has been increased from 182 rupees to 202 rupees. Any needy person, even without ration card, has the right to avail food grains for 2 months. During each month, 5 kilograms of rice or wheat per person and 1 kilogram of chickpeas or pulses per family can be availed. More from a correspondent.
For the benefit of farmers, a sum of 2 lakh crore rupees have been allocated to provide concessional credit through Kisan Credit Card. A total of 2,000 rupees per month is also being provided under PM Kisan Yojana. Government will pay an ex gratia of 1,000 rupees to senior citizens, widows and disabled who are poor. A 5,000 crore rupee package was announced for the roadside hawkers. Under this, 50 lakh street vendors can avail loan up to 10,000 rupees. Street vendors can contact any nationalized bank to avail the benefit. Laborers get forced to move to villages as they are unable to afford high rent in urban areas. Now, under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban, a scheme for affordable rental housing complexes has been announced. Besides, Shramik special trains were started from the 1st of May to move migrant workers, among others, stranded at different places due to lockdown. With Dipendra Kumar, Suparna Sekya, AIR News, Delhi.
The government has rebuffed reports in a certain section of media that the growth of direct tax collection for the last financial year has fallen and buoyancy of the direct tax collection as compared to the GDP growth has reached negative. In a statement, Finance Minister said fall in the collection of direct taxes is on expected lines and is temporary in nature due to the historic tax reforms and much higher refunds issued during the same period. Public sector banks have sanctioned loans worth over 17,705 crore rupees under the 100% Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme till Friday. In a tweet today, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's office said out of these, over 8,320 crore rupees have been disbursed. It also shared bank-wise and state-wise details. In our series Experts Speak on All India Radio, we bring you the views of the leading medical experts on COVID-19. Talking to AIR News, Dr. Uma Kumar, head of Rheumatology Department, AIIMS, suggested to people to follow social distancing, hand hygiene and cough etiquettes.
Only thing which helps is social distancing or physical distancing. Along with it, you have like hand hygiene, washing your hands very frequently, and cough etiquettes like while coughing or sneezing, just cover your face and nose. Use tissue paper or cloth, or if you don't have anything, you can just cough into your elbows. So third thing is using the face mask. For a general public, you can use cotton face mask, and then they have to be very positive. Don't give up, and surely we'll conquer over this virus.
President of Public Health Foundation of India, Dr. K. Srinath Reddy said, India is in a much better position as compared to the rest of the world as far as COVID-19 cases are concerned, and the measures taken are yielding results.
We started getting affected later than many other countries, but we are presently in a much better position than the rest of the world, and in that sense, we are better protected. However, we still have to watch how the epidemic advances over the next 2 to 4 weeks before we can come to a judgment. But right now, it appears that our measures taken progressively from February and peaking with the lockdown are now paying dividends and showing results.
The News Services Division of All India Radio in its bilingual live phone-in program today will bring you a special discussion on COVID-19. Dr. Aparna Agarwal, Professor Medicine, Lady Hardinge Medical College, will participate in the discussion. Listeners can ask questions to the expert on toll-free telephone number 1800115767. You can also ask questions on telephone number 011-2331-4444 and post queries on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts by hashtag AskAIR. This can be heard tonight on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. onwards. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.com and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. Renowned cricketer Sachin Tendulkar appealed to the people to honour the Corona warriors.
हमारे लिए कुछ फरिश्ते मैदान पर उतरे हैं. डॉक्टर्स, नर्सेस, वार्ड बॉयज और सारा मेडिकल स्टाफ हमारा ख्याल रख रहे हैं. कुछ लोग हम तक जरूरी सामान टाइम पर पहुंचाने में लगे हुए हैं. पुलिस हमारी सुरक्षा कर रही है. ये सब लोग फरिश्ते हैं जो अपने बारे में ना सोचकर हमारे लिए काम कर रहे हैं और हमें सुरक्षित रख रहे हैं. इनके हौसले पर देश की उम्मीदें टिकी हुई है. तो जब भी आप ऐसे किसी उम्मीद के फरिश्ते से मिले तो उन्हें जरूर दिल से धन्यवाद कहिएगा. इससे उनका हौसला और बढ़ेगा. हमारा हर एक काम देश के नाम. जय हिंद.
Now let us take a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow. The national capital Delhi will witness minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and maximum 37 degrees Celsius with strong surface winds during daytime. Chandigarh will witness partly cloudy sky. The minimum temperature in the city will be 22 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 35 degrees. In Dehradun, the temperature will hover between 22 and 34 degrees Celsius with partly cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. Ahmedabad will witness rain or thunder showers would occur towards the evening or night. The minimum and maximum temperature will be 23 degrees Celsius and 35 degrees Celsius respectively. Bhopal will witness partly cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. The minimum temperature in the city will be 25 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 36 degrees. Patna will witness mainly clear sky. The minimum temperature in the city will be 26 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 35 degrees. Guwahati will witness partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. The minimum temperature in the city will be 25 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 35 degrees. Mumbai will witness generally cloudy sky with a few spells of rain or thunder showers. The minimum and maximum will be 25 degrees Celsius and 33 degrees Celsius respectively. In the south, in Hyderabad, the minimum temperature will be 26 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 36 degrees. The city will face generally cloudy sky with light rain. Bangalore will witness minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and maximum 30 degrees Celsius with generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Chennai will see generally cloudy sky. The temperature will hover between 27 and 39 degrees Celsius. Kolkata will witness partly cloudy sky with possibility of moderate rain or thunderstorm. The minimum temperature in the metropolis will be 27 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 37 degrees. On to the north, in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the minimum temperature will be 24 degrees Celsius in Jammu, while maximum will be around 37 degrees Celsius. The city will observe mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards the afternoon or evening. In Srinagar, the minimum temperature will be 13 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 29 degrees. The city will face mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards the afternoon or evening. In Gilgit, the temperature will hover between 17 and 38 degrees Celsius, with mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards the afternoon or evening. In Muzaffarabad, partly cloudy sky becoming generally cloudy towards afternoon or evening or night. The city will witness maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, while maximum temperature will be around 34 degrees Celsius.
Southwest monsoon has further advanced into some more parts of south interior Karnataka, some parts of Rayalaseema in Andhra Pradesh, most parts of Tamil Nadu and entire southwest Bay of Bengal. According to the National Weather Forecasting Centre, conditions are becoming favourable for further advance of southwest monsoon into some more parts of Goa, parts of Karnataka and remaining parts of Tamil Nadu. Conditions are also likely to become favourable for further advance of monsoon into parts of Maharashtra, Telangana, northeastern states, Sikkim, parts of Odisha and Gangetic West Bengal. The southwest monsoon that had weakened after entering Karnataka on June 1st will intensify once again in a couple of days. Dr. G.S. Srinivas Reddy, the director of Karnataka State Natural Disaster Monitoring Centre, has said that conditions are favourable in Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal for monsoon to intensify again. He has said that conditions are becoming favourable for further advance of southwest monsoon into some more parts of Karnataka during next 2 to 3 days. After the monsoon entered the state, rainfall occurred at most places over coastal Karnataka and at a few places over south interior Karnataka and at isolated places over north interior Karnataka. In the next 48 hours, rain or thunderstorms are very likely to occur at most places over coastal Karnataka, at a few places over south interior Karnataka and at isolated places over north interior Karnataka.
The government today said that states and union territories have lifted 4,42,000 tons of food grains under Atmanirbhar Bharat package. Consumer Affairs Ministry said under Atmanirbhar Bharat package, the centre has decided that 8 lakh tons of food grains will be provided to about 8 crore migrant labourers, stranded and needy families who are not covered under NFSA or state scheme PDS cards. 5 kilograms of food grain per person is being distributed free of cost for the months of May and June to all migrants. The ministry said states and UTs have distributed 10,000 tons of food grains to over 20 lakh beneficiaries. The government had also approved 39,000 tons of pulses for 1.96 crore migrant families. Migrant labourers, stranded and needy families who are not covered under NFSA or state scheme PDS cards will be given 1 kilogram of dal per family for the month of May and June. Ministry of Culture has approved opening of 820 centrally protected monuments under the Archaeological Survey of India ASI from tomorrow. In a tweet, Culture Ministry Prahlad Singh Patel said that his ministry has approved the opening of 820 monuments of its living monuments from 8th of June. And now, before we end, the headlines once again. Religious places, shopping malls, restaurants and hotels to be opened from tomorrow as part of Unlock 1. Delhi borders to open from tomorrow. 5 terrorists killed in an encounter in Shopian district of Jammu and Kashmir. Home Minister Amit Shah addresses BJP's first virtual rally in Bihar. Says people should come together in the fight against coronavirus. And COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 48.37%. 1,19,293 people recovered so far. And with that, we end the evening news.